The city of Machu Picchu. The features architecture from houses to terraces. The construction of the main buildings is typical of Inca architecture. Terraces were used for agriculture. Each step would be planted with crops, vital to producing ritually important maize crops. It was built by carefully fitting stones against each other. The systems of stone channels drains water from rainfall and from a spring near the site. Some of these water channeled to fountains. The first fountain placed outside the door of the emperor's compound. Mass structures roofed with wood and thatch. The city was built on top of a mountain, which allowed them to take advantage of the landscape. This was the city of Machu Picchu. It was built as a royal estate for the first Inca emperor, Pachacuti Inca Yupanqui, in the 15th century. It was in the central highlands, Peru. It was in Inca 1450 to 1540 CE. It was intended as a place where the Inca emperor and his family could host feasts, perform religious ceremonies, and administer the affairs of the empire, while also establishing a claim to the land that would be owned by his lineage after his death.
The observatory is composed of two parts. The upper curved stone enclosed with windows and niches placed in it. The bottom was a cave masonry addition that holds more niches. It was built in the city of Machu Picchu in Central Highlands, Peru, Inca c. 1450 to 1540 CE. Granite. The windows pointed towards the winter and summer solstices. The bottom is an enclosed cave that is said to refer to the place of the underworld in Inca mythology. Much like the observatory, the Intihuatán, or hitching post of the sun, was a vital part in Incan culture. The Intihuatán was a large, carved boulder used to track the passage of the sun over the years. It was built in the city of Machu Picchu, Central Highlands, Peru, in Inca c. 1450 through 1540 CE. It was created to tell time over days, months, and years, to remember religious dates.
The Altakapu tunic is made of textiles of camelid fibers and cotton, which were indications of wealth. The fibers and cloth deemed as a fitting offered to the gods. The patterns and designs are indications of a person's ethnic identity and social rank. The squares in the tunic represent miniature tunics. Checkerboard patterns were worn by military officers and by royal escorts. The four-part motifs refer to the empire as land of the four quarters. Their creations had been very important in the ages long before the Inca came to power in the mid-ish century. The years were 1450 to 1540 CE. The tunic was used as an exchange of high-status goods. Incan used as an expression of power and was to be worn by those of higher rank in society. The tunic was also woven as a royal garment. They were given to local leaders as a part of a system of imposed obligations that gave Incans the right to claim portions of local produce.
The angel with arquebus, a plumed hat symbolized Inca nobility. The feathers were reserved for nobles and religious ceremonies. Excess of tiles indicates high status of weapon, high status of the person. Guns and angels represent celestial, aristocratic, and military beings. Name of angel is Aziel. Angel is consistent with biblical descriptions. Found in 1778 in Peru, created after the first missionizing period. Afo's writings directly allude to the angel with guns and to the late viceregal belief that portrayed the first conquistadors as messengers from God.
And this concludes the piece of Machu Picchu in the 15th century.